for another taping of Sidebar with Meko and Sam. I'm Sam.
And I'm Meko. Hi, guys.
Hey, so today is a very big day. I was telling Meko earlier, I really don't have a lot to say about the topic here, but it's time to vote, you guys.
Yeah, it's time to vote. Yes,
that's right.
Yes, I'm happy about it. How you feeling about that? How do you feel about the choice that Joe Biden made about Kamala?
Oh yeah, I thought it was a wonderful choice. Considering, I mean, I know everybody has their skeletons or whatnot. I know everybody has done some things in their past that might have seemed like unfavorable or whatnot. But she's the lady for the job. I mean, we have work to do.
Yes,
and they definitely have the backing of other prominent political figures. You know, so yeah, I'm feeling good about the choice. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel good about it too. I'm happy about it. So I just hope everybody get out and vote. You know,
that's right.
Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything besides get out and vote. We can sit up here and give our opinions, and I be reading about the opinions online and stuff. But until you get out there and just vote, then we'll see a change. Because, like Michelle Obama said during that the Democratic convention, she was like, you have to. Trump has shown us that he's not able to lead the country. Like, he's shown us that. And I'm glad that she was able to just speak on that and just talk about that openly and honestly, because everybody put a filter on when it comes to him.
Yes, and she, from what I saw, she did not hold back, and that's what I love about her. I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That's Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
And you can't come for it. Even if you come for it, you can't. I mean, you just can't. And
she can't come far. I promise you that.
She's speaking the truth. Now, be different if she was lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or just because like we said, like even with Kamala, like I like her, but I preferred Susan Rice, but all at the same time, he chose who he chose, and he chose her for a reason. And guess
absolutely
what? She's qualified, she's certified, so we're gonna get behind her, and she's gonna make it right. And she's strong.
Let's do it. At this point, anyone is better than what's currently there. Somebody was saying they had all kind of memes, all kind of jokes. They was like, I wouldn't care if a toddler ran for office. Let's do it.
Girl, that's what I posted. I said, I don't care if he would have chose Dora the Explorer. I still would.
Okay, let's get our map and our backpacks.
Yeah, what we have now. And then for so many people, so many women to have died and giving their lives just to vote, and to have a female, a Black one at that.
Oh, come on. Yes, buddy. It's time. It's definitely time.
Yes.
It's been time.
Yes, girl. So
and I love, and I'm sorry, real quick. I love how they're giving homage to Shirley Chisholm, Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like she didn't live to see it, but you know what? She had to know this day was gonna come.
Yes.
Like for real. So, mad props to our ancestors and everybody, from those who fought far right to vote to those who actually stood up and wanted to do something about it. That's why we have to vote. If there's not any other reason, just do it for those who could have voted in your place, but did.
Yes. I mean, and if you just think about it, I know we talk about it all the time, but for people to have died like that, just have given, I mean, come on, it's got to be some importance to it. And by now, it ain't got to be nothing. We know what the importance is and how important it is, looking at how we are right now.
Honey, it's crazy.
Everything Michelle said was the truth. And I'm like, oh, yes, rah, for me.
Love her.
Yes. So listen, so what else you want to talk about today?
All right. So we got another topic. All right. So, it's very easy to get bombarded with the day-to-day. If you're a parent, if you're single, you don't have any children, running a business, working, all this stuff here. So it's easy to get caught up in chaos, and one of our topics today, one of our other two topics, is that we have to actually learn to stop living in chaos. Meko, do you remember a time in your life where it was very hectic and where it was like, man, I just got to get through today,
Yes.
This hour.
Recently, yes.
Yeah.
And it's hard. No matter how motivated or inspired or inspired you are, you still can have those days to where it's like, you know what? Ooh, I got to take a breather. And that chaos is real.
It really is real. And I know it's easy for someone to say, stop living in chaos when that's all that's surrounding you. Sometimes though, sometimes we can help ourselves by being very goal specific and goal oriented, meaning for me, I'll talk about myself. I know that I personally, one of my bad habits is that I take on too much.
Oh yeah.
I take on way too much.
Yeah.
I take on way too much. I get tired.
Yeah.
Stuff don't get done on time sometimes. It get halfway done just because I can't tell myself no, because I feel like I can do it, you know, and then that adds to a certain type of chaos in my life that's very unnecessary. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago where we're honest with ourselves and we write that assessment of the 25 things that we would like to do. But then but then we concentrate on those 5, you know, and we get those done, and we just do them 5 at a time. So maybe that might be a way for you to reduce the amount of chaos in your life. Oh, another way, it could also be the type of people that we're hanging around. What do you think?
Oh, yes, that's definitely. You know,
yeah.
I always talk about that, and you know, and I try not to offend nobody who I'm hanging around. Like, dang, like, does she think that? No, because if I'm hanging around you, that means that we're good.
Right.
You're good. But and not saying that the people that I don't hang around with or associate with that they're all bad or anything, but like we always say, you have to protect your space. You have to protect your energy, and not saying that because people might be like, wait, I can't do that with her right now. And I won't be offended. It's just like, oh, I get it. Holler at me when you're ready, girl. Or, hey, my dude, we good. You know,
all right.
To protect yourself, because that chaos will come and it'll come super fast. And like you said, you're already trying to figure out like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. You're already putting so much on yourself as it is.
That's right. That's right. And then sometimes, you know, there's some people and they mean well, you know, they're good-hearted people, but you already know, you see them coming. You like, I don't got time today.
Yes.
I ain't gonna do this today. This is not the day. I won't get nothing else done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just be going, and it's like, not today. Yep. I got stuff to do. I got 4 more items on this list. I got to get crossed off before I even call you back, girl, because I already know what it is.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, taking the initiative, you know, in your life and making those tough temporary decisions, you know, because we all are walking our course, and it's our goal to finish. And sometimes those things can be a really big distraction.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Everybody keep your head, you know, steady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about just tunnel vision, but just your whole being. Like,
absolutely.
You know, I don't know. Like
you got to stay focused, man. Especially like as female entrepreneurs, is you know, people generating an income for yourself outside of clocking in and clocking out. You know, you really have to have some type of focus. You have to.
Yeah.
Focus, you have to.
Go hand in hand, like that focus. You have to stay focused, because it's easy to get off focus, and that takes a whole lot of discipline. And they're both are hard sometimes.
Oh my gosh!
If you don't have somebody, you know, that you could go to, or if you're single, or if you're, you know, all the things.
Girl, that's good.
As recordings, as far as being single and having having an outlet to go to, one that you know that you can really feel safe to go to and to depend on. So, you know, you have to just do what you can, when you can, how you can, and it's best.
And if you need help, say you need help. You know, I think that's another area where we can go wrong and adding chaos in our life. You know, and it's not about being prideful. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's sometimes everybody, and this is what I love about God, because it doesn't matter what you have or where you think you go in life or whatever. Like, he levels the playing field to where you can't get to nowhere in life without somebody else. Period. I don't care in what capacity it is. He set that thing up so that nobody can say and be honest when they're saying this, that, you know, I did this by myself. No, you didn't. You did not. You did not do this by yourself. And I say that to just say, it's okay to ask for help. Like, don't be ashamed to ask for help. If you got too much on your plate, if it's too heavy on your shoulders, ask for help.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll get better.
Yes, it definitely will. I can't even follow that with anything, because it's so true.
Yeah. So our last topic for today.
Okay.
What do you think about people, and I'll say men too, because I've seen men be a little messy too on social media now. Honey, they could be as messy as we are. But what do you think about people taking their personal life to social media. Have you seen it? And like, I don't know, like, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, look, I was like, oh, because I forgot we was listen, yes, please, y'all. We've talked about this once before. We've talked about you taking your stuff to social media. I'm trying to fix this thing, but we talked about it. And listen, it's a no-go. Because soon as you say something about your family member, about the pain that you're going through, about anything, guess what? As soon as that thing improves, who you going to go to? Because if you go back to them, they're going to be like, she was just on here yesterday or day before yesterday, last month or last week, complaining, and now all of a sudden, blah, blah, blah. Then boom, there you go again, doing it again.
Yep.
No,
yep.
don't do it. Don't
do it.
Find a therapist.
Yeah, okay, because I was just going to say, what are some healthy outlets, some healthy ways that we can, because, you know, we was just talking about chaos. Like, it's going to come. We got, like, people are going through stuff. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm going through all this. You know, I just lost my job. My baby daddy acting crazy. My kids acting a mess. You know, my girlfriend's acting kind of shady. Meko, what can I do to help vent, you know, and to get this off my chest and to help me to get through this? What can I do? What do you think?
First, pray.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Even if you can't trace God, you can't feel him, you can't.
That's so good. Yes, ma'am.
He won't even spit on you if you're on fire. Like, even if you are in that headspace, you're not the first one that's been in that headspace. That's when he's with you the most. You know,
that's right.
It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to what's happening to you. So the first thing I would tell that person is to pray. The second thing, well, what's the second thing?
Oh Lord, after you pray
back and forth or something, but that right there, I just had to, that's what I would say.
Okay, I'm right. I'm taking notes. What else should I do? Because I'm going through, girl. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I need some help because I'm about to pull up this Facebook and I'm about to let everybody know about homegirl and homeboy and how they ain't nothing and how they trying to come against me. And what I need to do next.
And you know what? And it's understandable. But the next thing to do is to sit and think about who's the next best, closest thing to me that I can actually call and talk to. Actually physical human being. If it's somebody that you can actually physically go over their house, say, hey, my dude, hey, my friend, can I
That's really good.
1 second. Go talk to them. And if it's someone that's miles and miles away,
right, we got
Facebook, you don't have their number out there. Hey, just get on there. Hey, inbox, I need your phone number.
Right.
I talk to you, period.
That's right.
And because you know that person is somebody that's going to fulfill what you need. But I know I'm going on about it, but yeah.
No, you good. No, those are 2 great tips. I know for certain, like, I never wanted to go to social media about something, but I've been going through some stuff. And I actually have a cousin, a male cousin who I'll talk to. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, cuz, what you doing tonight? Oh, okay. All right. I'm sliding. We gonna talk. I don't know. I don't understand. I need another person's perspective. And that's really good because sometimes we can only see what we can see because it's our experience. But sometimes there's other people who can absolutely, because they're not in your situation, they can think rationally, you know, they can think logically, and they can help to give you some ideas of some things that you probably wouldn't have thought of because you're so wrapped up and trapped up in your emotions. So that's great. I think we should definitely, I think if more people pray before they post it, pray before you post. Yeah. If more people prayed, number 1, that would stop them in their tracks.
Yeah.
But number 2, just basically having that ear that you can trust. And that's major because sometimes it's like you talking in one ear and it's coming right out as soon as you hang up. So it's just really finding that person who you can trust. Y'all trust each other. Yeah. You know, but
guess what? And then as soon as you talk to that person, as far as with me in my situation, sometimes there have been times saying when I would talk to someone and they would make me feel better. True enough. They would make me feel better. But at the end of the day, when I hang up that phone, I'm still in that same,
that's true.
I would find myself, and then it's like, damn, okay, I'm trying to fight it. Like there are ways to get out of that. You know?
Absolutely.
Some things you just want to hold on to so bad, and you have to figure out why. Why am I? And I mean, you got to make some decisions that's gonna make you so uncomfortable to where you're gonna wreck so many things to where you ain't even gonna want to go to social media because stuff's gonna be so so messed up.
Love it.
Oh Lord,
on, Meko. Keep it real.
It's so messed up to where you ain't even gonna want to go to social media. So he done blocked that for you anyway. So if you keep that steady flow of prayer and keep people around you, and even log on to people like us and talk to people like us and communicate with people like us, we're out here. We're just not as popular as other shows. So there are women, there are even men that can help you. But that's what do you think?
Yeah, I think so. And then on top of all that, you got to be open. You got to be receptive. Exactly. You have to understand, because some people they know it's good advice, right? They'll hear it and they know it's what they have to do, but they'll be like, no, I ain't even finna try. And it's like, why would you not want to take another approach? Obviously what you're doing isn't working, that's obvious. And 10 times out of 10, if you go and seek this advice and they're giving you sound advice, this person is wanting to help you out of your situation. It's not to further sabotage what you got going on. It's actually to help you and to benefit you moving forward. So there's so many things we need to do when we're confronted, with like issues that are really affecting us, and definitely to just get it out and find a healthy way, people to get it out. Because like what you said, Meko, I mean, you mess around and push post, you might as well say bye-bye, because you can no longer control that thought, you can no longer control that post, you can no longer control that image, you have no more control over it. And then for a lot of younger people, they don't realize how this stuff follows you when you go to apply for a job, when you go, certain things, you try to get into certain clubs and certain organizations, they don't really think about tomorrow in the sense of, I was just having fun, or I was just bidding, I ain't really mean it, we made up. Well, these people don't care. They were able to Google your name and all this unstableness popped up. So that's really all I have to say about that. Just take some time. Just take some time before you post. Pray before you post. I love it. Pray before you post. Pray before you post.
Yeah.
Number one.
It could be like an addiction. Some people, they really have tried. Like they tried to not go on social media. They tried to not do this and that. But it's like an addiction, and you have to treat it as such. You know what I'm saying? I know it's drugs, I know it's alcohol, but it's an addiction to where it's like, if that's the first thing you do,
I'm so glad you said that.
Social media, people were living, thriving, doing well. As a matter of fact, some of us was doing better. That's why I remember, I said it on my notes. I forgot to put this in here, but we're about to end. But Cicely Tyson, when she was on Oprah's masterclass, saying about how they all fought so hard for us, to where the young people today, they don't value it as much. She said, we fought so hard for you, and we done made you so comfortable to where you don't know this can come back, man. I forgot all about that. Gotta put my notebook down, but we could talk about that later, but because we still want to talk about some more of the primary election stuff, so if you will, like, we could have another conversation about that. But to reel it back in, as far as the social media stuff, it can be an addiction to where you have to get help. You have to sit down and figure out where did this come from? Like, you just got to fix it. You just got to fix it.
I'm so glad you said that, because that is 1,000% sure, true. Rather, you really have to find that root issue, like what's making you run to an audience. What's making you run to feel validated by people who really, let me give you a tip. They probably don't care. They probably either don't care or they're happy that you're in the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to feed them information so they can go back and talk about you some more. Why would you do that? It's unfortunate, but that's really the honest truth about it. So why not get the counseling? We talked about counseling too. Everybody, I think everybody has a traumatic, emotional, earthly experience is what I call it. Everybody who comes here has gone through something, so you're not alone. Just get the help that you need so that you can have healthy outlets and live a healthier life. Because you got kids watching you. If you don't have kids, you got your nieces and nephews watching you. You got somebody's watching you. They're watching how you. They're watching how you react to certain things in your life, and at some point in time, it got to be your fault. You got to grow up. It can't be your parents' fault. We can't keep blaming what you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You're here. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all I got, Meko, for today.
That's it. That's it.